I have a confession to make before we get going. The original game plan was to make a response video to MisAnthroPony's Amending Fences review.
And finally, Pinkie Pie makes a really funny appearance in the last act. Being associated with one of Twilight's old friends seems to evolve the traits of her character being very knowledgeable to citizens of Equestria, and even being somewhat of a traveler beyond Ponyville.
2 reasons. I loved Amending Fences and I can't shut up about it. 2, we're staring down a 3-month drought, and I've kind of found a niche of giving critical feedback. One of my passing points when I ran this through my head was how he didn't dwell on Pinkie more and play up on being a Pinkie fan was kind of more of a lost opportunity. I kept thinking how I could suggest he would be able to tie together her best moments throughout Season 5, and how it's straight up been Pinkie's best. Now, I want to put this into perspective. I'm an ardent Twilight Sparkle fan, but at the same time, Best Horse for me has always been an ongoing competition. I've often found Rainbow Dash had a lot of peaks in Season 4.
And then you tried to stop her from doing that, right?
Well, actually, we kinda told her that we didn't want to quit her.
Hang on, are you nuts? You're a team, and a team never leaves a friend behind.
With Miss Pie sliding up and down the scale throughout that season. And at risk of being lynched by Team Twilight, I can't think of one good reason on why Pinkie hasn't been the best this season. And that's why we're here. I'm not passing this assignment off, I'm taking it. We need to go on further. Let's take a look at Season 5's intro, and we see the range Pinkie has. Pinkie comes off as extremely silly at first, but take a look here. Pinkie is used here for a piece of dark humor. Fluttershy is clearly jubilant, at ease, relaxed. We as the audience know what she's happy about. It isn't a good idea, and Pinkie just scowls her down. There's no doubt that Pinkie's interaction isn't right. But the humor of this scene is knowing that Fluttershy's hopes are destroyed, and it's by Pinkie of all people. And then there's Pinkie setting up Applejack for Applejack's best moment on the whole show.
What? Me? What about Applejack? Applejack cries on the inside, Twilight!
It's true.
It's not just enjoyable, but the script here doesn't treat the audience like a bunch of stupid kids. Let's skip ahead to Griffinstone. It would have been easy for the show staff to have Pinkie be the more resistant one with Gilda.
Especially Pinkie Pie.
She was a bit of a party pooper.
Maybe using Rainbow Dash to mend the friendship.
What took you so long, doofus?
But instead, we got to see Pinkie do what comes naturally. Her inherent knowledge of friendship.
Help her, but that doesn't make me her friend.
Duly noted. Except it does.
Calling on what Gilda used to feel and knowing she'd rise to the occasion. Keeping with the overall theme and the tone of dark humor in Party Poopers, Pinkie is planning for her parents' birthday for 50 years, 100 years, 500 years? Did you see the pause in Applejack to let the cruelty of the joke sink into the audience? You can just picture Pinkie thinking, my parents are going to live on forever. And then you have a rush of soul-crushing feels of, wow, wouldn't that be a brutal wake-up call? It's the perfect mix and match of comedy and sadness. Oh, I forgot why we started on this road. I made a joke about Minuet or Colgate being an easy replacement for Pinkie. That's a terrible analogy. Minuet and her peers handle rejection perfectly.
Yeah, don't worry about being a bitch to us. We're used to it.
Guess they must have gone back to Ponyville.
She's so accustomed to being abandoned.
That's always been Pinkie's Achilles heel, her greatest identifying trait with many of, if not all of her fans. My friends hate me, they don't like my sister, I'm not their cousin. When Pinkie misses out on her inclusion, she's straight up wrecked.
Your friends can be happy for reasons that have nothing to do with you. Work on those abandonment issues, girl!
Pinkie, for the most part, is just zany, cute fun in this episode. I just wanted to clarify how I dropped the ball here. And lastly, do princesses dream of sheep? We have literally a dream-walking OP as fuck Pinkie, fourth-walling antics, and the nuttiness to make this the perfect utilization of an episode designed to push the limits of disbelief. Hell, even when Pinkie dooms the world, it's not done in a cringe way at all.
About another pony. The Tantibus remains confined to your dreams. I still have a chance to catch it before it's too late.
Phew, that's good to hear. Although after you left, I did happen to dream that I was eating a giant ice cream cone with all of Ponyville while taking a test we hadn't studied for. See? What'd I tell ya? Every pony makes mistakes.
Of course she'd be thinking of everyone. The thought she blew it doesn't even bum her out, because expecting her not to think of everyone just isn't in Pinkie's character. So that's why Pinkie Pie is objectively the best horse in Season 5. Now if I wanted to do worst horse...
What took you so long, doofus?
For Season 5, that's another video. See you then.